$3,507 and 101 thousandths. Yeah, I think that's it.
I am going from kid to kid, making sure, okay, you need to be on a Zoom. Nigel, you're on your Zoom at 11:30? That's it. That's in 2 minutes. You're supposed to do this work. You need to get up on your feet. You need a snack. It is a full-time job.
I finished my blend.
Sounds like you have a 7-minute break.
6 months ago, Thais Perkins would not have guessed she'd be running a learning pod out of her home. The former nonprofit director didn't even know what a pod was. But when she learned her 10-year-old son wouldn't be returning to in-person learning in the fall, she knew he and other kids needed more than what they had in the spring.
My son would go from sitting at his desk to sitting on the floor to laying on his bed in the dark with his computer, and that's not great. I thought I could take in a few other kids. A textbook?
A textbook.
I'm gonna write you a reminder.
So Perkins began researching and planning.
The schedule, we keep this on us at all times.
Schedules and waivers were written. Families had hard conversations about their comfort level with risk. And her backyard chickens quickly got a lot more attention.
You can look at the chickens here and see if they laid any eggs. There's a chicken laying an egg.
And while 8-year-old Seneca and the other kids in the pod are thriving, Perkins says she knows many others are being left behind.
There are a lot of kids that don't have this opportunity. And there are a lot of kids that aren't being checked on and that the teachers can't find.
Emma MANCHA-SUMNERS worked with the Texas Center for Education Policy and echoes this concern. She says learning pods are an imperfect solution addressing a very complex problem. And if not done right, they can leave kids with fewer resources behind.
An equitable learning pod would provide the necessary resources and learning materials and just opportunity to everybody there, regardless of their individual financial and family situation.
MANCHA-SUMNERS started the South Austin Quarantine Facebook page. It was designed to connect families looking for creative ways to handle virtual schooling this year. That's how Perkins found the families for her pod. She views the group as a partnership between families. Some can pay, some contribute in other ways.
Some of them pay me and some are on more of a work trade. And we all help each other.
Offering opportunities like a safe learning space, reliable internet, and healthy meals to kids from diverse financial and family backgrounds has been a priority for Perkins since she started the pod. But she says it's not enough, and achieving lasting education equity has to start with systemic change at higher levels.
It's Looney Tunes that equity issues, that the buck has been passed from the feds to the states to the school districts to the schools to the individual parents.
Jump.
For Seneca, virtual school isn't his preference, but the pod and the chickens make it a lot easier to handle.
There aren't any chickens at my normal school, but at the pod school there is.
In Austin, I'm Katinia McHenry.